Hello there, folks. Phenom Gaming here, and we are ready to get started with the third of the Spyro Trilogy, Year of the Dragon. Let's get into it. So, an evil plot unfolds apparently. But looking forward to getting this one done for a little bit of time now as well, so fingers crossed that I remember this as well as I hope. It's taking a while to load this up, like. And look at them all just sleeping, the lazy gits. Oh, there's three Bugs Bunny over there stealing all the eggs.
Huh? Get her! Stop her!
And of course one of them gets stuck in there. Because why wouldn't they?
We managed to
let's see.
capture the eggs, Your Highness.
Not right now.
One.
Excellent. Maybe you will amount to something after all.
Oh, well,
Now go
she
guard the
sounds
tunnels.
optimistic.
Stop anyone from coming through.
And of course the fairy scene. Which is just typical. Someone's got to see the evil plan.
Where are the eggs?
The holes came out on the other side of the dragon worlds. We found some of the eggs, but they were too heavy to carry back.
The other side of the world?
The Forgotten Realms. Spyro, you'll have to go. Nobody else can fit down the holes.
Well, yeah, it's because you are quite small, Spyro. Hunter, you dumbass. Look at you.
Find the eggs and bring them back, Spyro. You're our only chance.
You got it!
And with that, we're in the opening. So with that, we're on the first of the few hub worlds that are in this game. So again, gems, primary collectible in this game. Well, I say that. There is also. Nope, there we go. Extra life. So you sort of see all these little bits and bobs earlier, just to let you know what you can expect. You know, the occasional secret jar thing with an extra life in. And then you got an egg quite early on. Nope, no, wait, so found Isabel's egg first. So let's see. Up. Oh, there's Sparks. You're not being very good at bringing them back to us now, are you?
Hi, Spyro. To look left or right,
Yep. I've already been using the camera. I've always been using the right analog stick to rotate. And
So, you're the one in charge of rescuing the eggs, huh? How sad. Look here, Dragon. If you know what's good for you, you'll turn around and crawl back into that hole you came through. Those eggs belong to us now, and I've hidden them in places you'll never find in 1,000 years. Besides, even if you could find any eggs, our expertly trained armies would hunt you down and take them back. Do I make myself clear? If I find you here again, I am going to be very angry, and you won't like me when I'm angry.
First off, who do you think you are, the Incredible Hulk? And second off, you say I wouldn't find them in 1,000 years. I literally found one right there about a minute and a half ago. Like, come on. Like, I'll tell you what, before I proceed... well, I say that and I'm still wandering off anyway, but... Oh. Guess what I'll do is... We'll start off by going into the Sunny Villa. Seeing what we can get done in here. So I've only found 77 gems so far. But yeah, just like the first two games, you have these other levels to go into to get certain objectives. This time it's like eggs and gems and what have you. While also helping the inhabitants of whatever place you fall into.
Oh my! Can you help us? Hordes of ferocious Rhinox have overrun our town and kidnapped the mayor.
Oh, is that right now? Well, I was going to say, you kind of made that easy for me there, mate. I was hoping you'd kind of do the same, but it looks like you didn't want to. So let's see, there's another life. Our Sparks, eat that for us. I know you can get skill points for doing certain things as well, but I don't know exactly what constitutes a skill point on each of these levels, so... Sparks, eat that. Let's see. Rhinox seem fairly intimidated. You gonna say something?
Let me catch my breath, and then I'll kick that other guy's butt.
Whatever you say, Paulus. I'll just do it now. There you go, you happy?
We showed those two bullies. If they hadn't outnumbered me 2-1, I'd have finished them off ages ago.
I'm sure you would have done. I'm totally convinced. But... probably just going to go through the other tutorial-esque bits. Like every other Spyro game does.
This Rhinoc is too big to charge. You'll have to flame him using the attack button.
Like the fact that he's holding a massive chicken leg, like... To be fair, that's what I loved about platformers like these when I was growing up as well. Just like, for the most part, just like the art style. Like, so colourful, so vibrant. And I'm just burning all the trees here. Don't know if I'm doing it for a good reason or not, but... Oh, we've got Vanessa's egg here. Right, so... I'm just going to shimmy around all this. So, it looks like I've got those bits. Now, some levels in this game, and I'll get the wine in a minute. But, like, I'm going to have to come back to some of these levels a bit later on. And I'll show you why right now. So, over here, as you can see, we have a character there that doesn't look quite like Spyro. Let's see what it says in here. So, to whom it may concern, Sheila the kangaroo is currently otherwise detained by me. Please return in a few years. The sorceress. So, basically, you're going to have other characters that you need to unlock. And in doing so, you get little sections of these levels where you'll use different characters to, like, finish off the levels and get 100% on them in that.
Hi, Spyro.
Yep. Each time a fairy zaps me, my progress has been saved. But, like, you've already done that a few times now, so... And what's he gonna do to that chicken? He was a bit too eager chasing that chicken. Won't trust him.
I'm dizzy.
Alright, Horace. Well, let's stop you being busy. I don't think I necessarily had to do that, but it was something to do. There we go, so off him, and here we go.
Thank you for rescuing our town.
Melio.
As mayor, I ordered you with one of our famous giant chicken eggs.
Sanders. Oh, yeah. I get why.
I'm sorry. That was the ugliest chicken I've ever seen.
I get it. Very funny. Giant chicken egg and the dragon's called Sanders. I see you're trying to put product placement in for KFC there. I don't even know if burning them results in a skill point or anything, but
I bet you can't.
I bet you can't get on lizards without baiting. So the first one's just for finding them. It's fine enough. And then... So, just gotta find these lizards. Right, so. Whee! Right. I think I'm gonna go this way next. Yeah, I'm not trying anything funny on his mate. There's 9. Did I already get these ones? Oh well. So totally did not mean to do that. I thought I could just hold X and it would. So I think I've just got to do that at the top of this thing. There's 11. $12. There's 13. Ah, here we go. There's 49.15.
Hey, that was great. And while you were boarding, I found this in a lizard burrow.
So, what did you find the lizard burrow? We just had that there the old time, Hunter. Like, I kind of need to know.
All right. If you can catch all the lizards before time expires,
It might be it. So, here we go. So, 3 minutes to do this without bailing once. Right. It's just these little buggers around here. Right, then there's another one here. Then I'll do that. Right, so okay, play it safe. I'm gonna go up this side. That's half of them done already. And then I think I'm gonna go for this one up here. We'll go for you. It says 9, 10, 11. Right, let's just continue to do laps in here. So, looks like they've disappeared for a moment. Oh no, there they are. It's 12. 13. And then the last two are just on the other side. Over at this bit. So we'll just loop back around up here. It's not really difficult, it's just a bit time consuming trying to do some of these challenges. There we go, see.
Whoa, that was...
And we've got Daisy over here. And we'll get up, we'll get as many of these dragon eggs as we can. I mean, not the dragon eggs, get as many of these gems as we can. I've already got the dragon eggs on this bit. So that one there, that there, that there, that there. Now a bit more control without the skateboard. I'm sure. Yep, there's one there. One there. I'm sure there's a few more through here. Or did I get all the ones through here? Yep, right, so I haven't got the one up there. Okay. Another couple here, so... And... Right. Where is it at, Sparks? Tell me. Oh, did I run past it? Oh, I did. Right now. Right now, I think he's telling me to go through this other way. And... He's telling me I've got a minute and so much to do. What? Right, so there we go. So I've got all the gems from that bit. And because I can't do much else now until... Is there a few gems I missed out here? Yep. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there was something I was missing. Right, here we go. Yeah, so if you're not overly observational, sometimes you will miss out on little areas like this. Oh, there we go. I got a skill point for doing all them trees. And Miles. Not exactly sure what the skill points actually do. Yeah, I want to assume... Yeah, so now he's pointing to the Sheila area, so I've done everything I can in this bit. For now, we'll just return home. Dun, 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 dun. So, obviously each area takes its fair bit of time. And they certainly last a bit longer than, like, the first Spyro did anyway. So, we've got 6 eggs already. It's a temptation just to free Sheila now, and just to get Sunnyville 100% done. You know, I think I might just do that, you know.
Spyro! My, how funny to see you here.
Is that right, Woody
I haven't
Bags?
seen you since we defeated Ripto in Avalar.
We?
Well, my business went into a slump after you left, so I came here and struck up a nice deal with the local sorceress. Lovely woman she is. Seems to be very fond of dragons, too.
Oh, is that right now?
Paid a fortune to keep Sheila the kangaroo locked up.
Well, that's a bit rude.
Pesky animal must have been causing a lot of trouble for that poor sorceress. I suppose I could accidentally let the kangaroo escape. If you were to pay me, say...
Let me guess, a small fee?
Small fee?
You can take your small fee.
I hope you appreciate this favor I'm doing in letting you out.
That's good of you, mate. No hard feelings, eh?
Right. After all, I'm just doing my job.
Yeah.
Good. He got what he deserved.
I reckon you be one of them dragons then.
Yeah, name's Spyro.
Never thought I'd see one. You dragons used to rule this entire world, you know? Then all of a sudden you left. Poof.
Dragons used to live here?
Didn't you know? They say it
Apparently
was
not.
over 1,000 years ago, I think.
And they just left?
Yeah, and the weird thing is, after they left, all the magic in the world just sort of went with them. I mean, they say this world used to have magic coming out of the wazoo. Flying ships, singing forests, wishing stones, you name it. But when the dragons left, it all just dried up.
Is that why some of the portals don't work?
Yeah, they're starting to fade out too, one by one. Well, I gotta get back home and do some damage control. Come visit anytime you like.
And we'll do that in a bit. But for the time being, I'm going to backtrack on myself, go back into Sunny Villa. And we're gonna do that Sheila section, get 100% on this level. Then we don't have to come back to it, so... Yeah, this is what I mean by the whole backtracking thing. I still generally feel like I'm too used to playing, like I'm used to playing these games with the controls as well. Oh, okay. Completely forgot I had to complete her level first before backtracking, so looks like I'm doing that instead. Right, so that like I said, that put a scupper in that plan. Tell you what then, since I freed Sheila, let's actually go into Sheila's Alps. And this will show one of a few different characters you can free, and they have their own little levels.
Thanks again, Spyro. Now I have to find out what that nasty sorceress has done to my home while I was locked up.
So this is where we stop being Spyro and we're Sheila.
A bunch of Rhinox kicked us out of our houses. It's okay though. Bobby, Pete and I are working on a clever plan to take them back.
I don't feel like they're very clever things, to be honest, but we're gonna have a mosey around. Here we go. We're going to try and remember as many of these shortcuts, because that's what this level likes to hide, is just a bunch of shortcuts that will kick that creature off the cliff. Which I could. There we go. See, I remember that. And a bit of a kickabout here.
Home at last. Here, I was saving this to make an omelette, but I think you deserve it more.
You were going to make a dragon omelette, you cruel thing. Well, actually, I don't know how tasty a dragon egg can actually be, to be honest. I mean, they look fairly big. Like, I imagine they'd have a fairly big yolk to them. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna get the drop on me. Oh, yeah, just little areas like these, things in the main game, you just gotta sort of look out for, otherwise you're gonna be prone to missing out on getting the completion in. Right, here we go. A little hop around here. It's all coming back to me now. Let's see. There you go.
Hey, Sheila.
Pete.
Let's play a joke. Takes this egg and smash it on Billy's house, okay? I need to get him back for the last time he butted me off the cliff.
To be fair, I feel like egging someone's house is like a minor bit of revenge when you're like getting headbutted off a cliff. That's just me though. Like, I feel like I'd want some other form of retribution. Right. And there's got these Rhinox from respawning. Yeah. Hey, Sparks, get back to full health. So, that, and then we'll boot you. Skidoon. Nice try, let's attempt to hide that from me. And give us that gem then. Sparks, you're not retracting these as much as I'd like to hope you would.
Help, Sheila. Oh, you can have this egg I found in my house.
Oh, that's nice of you. Oh, that's Nan. Hi, Nan. So that's all 3 eggs found.
If you ever forget how to control a character...
So I don't want to go back to the home world just yet, because I want to try 100% as many levels as I can. Like, just off the bat. Because the sooner I don't have to come back to some of these levels, the quicker I can get through the game. Right, let's see. Okay, so there's definitely something I've missed, so... As self-assured as I can be, of knowing I've hit everything sometimes, there are still a few ones I miss every now and then, so... Oh, these bits up here, okay. Right, well, these get me to 100%. There we go, and Sparks, get that, boys. And like that, that is Sheila's help. 100% complete. It's a bit funny how some of them fly out the window. I'll fly back through there, like. That looked a bit strange. A bit of a roll. And then what we'll do is I'll now show you. I'll now go through what I meant earlier on by backtracking. Oh, Have this cutscene first. That's surely got to happen. Like, so does that only activate after she does that then?
Look out, Hunter. It's the scary sorceress.
I've warned you already. This place isn't safe for small dragons and pussycats.
Oh, thanks, but I think we can look after ourselves.
Try looking after this.
Oh, wow.
Come back when you finish witch school, okay?
Say, is it just me, or is she kind of cute when she's angry?
Hunter. You're always thinking the flirt game, aren't you? Like, oh wait. Right, let's get back into Sunny Villa. And now I can show an example of what I mean by having to backtrack to do these certain bits and bobs. Although it's probably been blatantly obvious of what I tried to do earlier on anyway, but... Right. And here we go. And there we go. So that door's open now since...
Hey, Spyro.
There we go.
There are Rhinox everywhere. Maybe I can find some peace and quiet at the top of this tower.
There's only one way to find out, Sheila.
Alas, I have lost my love. She's being guarded by evil Rhinox at the top of yonder tower. Can you rescue her for me?
Well, one way to find out, I guess. Get ready. You! Knock you off the cliff. Knock that frog off the cliff. So, obviously I've got to do a bit more of a loop-de-loop to get around there. That frog just died. Right, so... boot that Rhinoc. Get that gem. Smash that Rhinoc. We'll smash that Rhinoc. Right, so. Put that Rhinoc off there. The fact that they actually physically go under the water as well once you've booted them off's pretty a pretty neat effect. Nice bit of attention to detail. Although Sparks, why aren't you picking up the gems when I go near them? Bye, Rhinoc. Oh, that one just vanished. Which side am I going out of? So am I going out this side? Yes. We'll kick that Rhinoc, we'll build that Rhinoc, we'll build that Rhinoc. And which way am I going? That. Don't want to accidentally lose progress here. There we go. And I found someone else at the top of the tower. So I'm assuming that's who that thing he wanted.
What? Marco sent you here. I've got a restraining order against him.
Oh God. Oh, found Lucy though. So that's all 6 eggs found. Now... Come on, Sparks, eat that. Oh, there we go. Right. Oh, so that leads us to this bit. Here we go. And then... so a bit further up. Okay. Now we're cross that way, okay? Oh, up there, right. I didn't go up here earlier on. Now hopefully. There we go, 400 out of 400. And the level is now 100% complete, so I can... and just like that, I can just loop back down here. And that is the last of that level. But yeah, so like some of the characters you have, like, so the characters you have to unlock, you just have to backtrack to some of the levels. And yeah, basically just make sure all their secret bits and bobs are done and dusted, but not every level will have something like that. Like, I believe, for example...
Yo, Spyro! I just found one of those portal thingamajigs that leads to a different world, but you'll have to glide to get across to it. Press the jump button, then press...
oh, don't worry, dude. I know how to do that. So we're gonna go... Hunter, I'll do that once I've been in here. So we're gonna go to Cloud Spires now. Found a few more treasures. So, let's see what's happening. Let's see what's been happening around here. Got that little duck thing. What are you? Do you know what to talk to me? Apparently you just want to talk to us? Oh, now you do. Nimbus.
Generator. And I mean...
you may never see a rainbow again. Oh, what on earth that was, but... we'll hop on here though, and we'll move on.
If my wings were big and strong like...
I can easily glide across here. So this again, just another level, just trying to teach you some more of the mechanics to the game. Basically, a lot of the basics that you get from the first... like, even in the first level when you bash them and whatnot, but I know some of the smaller ones are like, have a bit of flame immunity as well because of their armor and that, so that's what these first couple of levels essentially do. They just take it. Even though obviously these do give you like a decent bit of in-game progress as well.
Those enemies are wearing protects...
But all the first world, all the levels in the first world, the first hub world and whatnot, usually, for the most part, act as tutorials anyway, so... well, you weren't going very accurate that way, you know. Right, and then what we found here? We found Stephanie, so a decent amount of eggs found so far. Let's say decent. We're on 11 eggs so far, so that's not too bad. But with the more, because I feel like with Spyro games, they always feel a bit more open-ended than that. So with levels like this, it's just making sure you explore like every nook and cranny to make sure that you are getting that level completed as well. Oh, would you look at that?
Well,
Moneybags is back at it.
My favorite dragon.
Yeah, he wants gems. He wants gems to the bridge. Yeah, you get off there, you. Bye. Love the little noises as well. Like, they did not have to add the falling noises to the Rhinox after I've killed them, but after I've defeated them, but I think it's just a nice little touch. Just goes to show that, you know, some game developers, you know, had a genuine amount of care and effort to, like, remasters of things like this as well. So obviously, just like the Crash Bandicoot series and that, I absolutely loved these games as a kid as well. So here we go.
Oh, you activated the bellows. Maybe I can get the cloud generator working again.
Are you sure about that? Yeah, one of them blocked it with an egg. That's a nice move to do.
The Rhinox must have been using this thing to clog up the cloud generator.
This thing is an egg. It is a dragon egg. His name is Henry. Okay, we've just got these little things here. So.
Our sun has gone out. We can make a new one with our lava. Step on this one.
Right, so. And all the crack is to make the sun. To make a new sun, but. I kind of want to get all the gems first, so then once I've done this bit, I don't have to faff on with that, looking around for more gems later on. So again, it's one of those sort of, you know, you gotta look at every nook and cranny and get all these gems that are always hiding somewhere. Like there. Like that's not the most obvious spot. And neither of those three. Red but that. Now we're at it. Oh, on you big bugger. And of course, as you go along these there you go. So that's the second one of those sorted. And then it's just one more sun seed, and then a new sun is made. But yeah, this is how the sun was made. This is how you make a new sun. You need some little fairy looking dudes to sort of make suns, like these little seeds. And this is how you make a new sun. Yeah, those, that's just simple. Now look at that. Let's get a big cool sun shoot with get a nice cool sun with sunglasses on and everything.
Now that's what I call a sun. Here, you can have this last sun seed as a souvenir. I think it might be a dud though.
Lulu. That is Lulu, a dragon. That is not a sun seed. Like, you know what a sun seed looks like. And there we go, Sparks just directed me back out the door, so I've got all the gems through in that bit. Where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going? Oh, yeah.
We usually wake up our rain cloud.
Right. That's fine. We'll wake up your rain cloud, even though we've just gone through the effort of making a sun. Moves over here is the one I just accidentally missed. There we go. And just like that, we made a rain cloud. Because that's how rain clouds wake up, apparently.
Doodad, it fell out of the belfry.
This doodad? That doodad is Jake. That doodad is an egg. Do none of you know what eggs look like? Okay, gotta catch this little bugger now. These thieves who are pretty much a staple to the Spyro series. There we go. And we got Brian. Yep, I know. We're going to hear these bells chime for a bit, but it's only going to be while I'm getting the rest of the gems from this section, and then we'll never have to come back to this section of the level again. In fact, have it my way, we'll never have to come back to this level again at all. Once I'm done with it. Oh, there's another one. Go and guess I can take this moment to loop back over here and totally not go back there. I know where I need to go. I need to go over here. Because there's this little area here. There we go, another life, please. Thanks, Box. There we go. Got you. Sometimes a nice little charge and then flame is charge and flight is exactly what you need. And then there we go. So found Claire. Oh, we're exactly 800 gems now. And Claire made a rainbow. Good for her. Now where's this last gem? It's in down here somewhere, Sparks. Ah, through there. Okay. Oh, down here, you say? Oh, no, wait, I've just seen it. There we go. And with that bit of convenience, that is the level 100% complete. Headbutt that thing one last time, and away we go. So we're on 801 gems. I think, you know what, a few levels, decent way to get a head start into this. So for the time being, I'm going to call that a wrap on the first episode. Looking forward to getting through this more and more as well. So until the next time, I shall see you all later on.